What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the extended edition action, spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Set. His name is Ooji. He is playing today in the green color, playing as Set as well. Is 0111011010110100011001110. He's also known as WTF. That's kind of what the binary is. You can work out what that stands for. Obviously, it's why the fork, but we have Rahakanariwa over here, playing as Ra in the teal color, and his partner is Mr. Boat, playing as Odin in the red color. The map is Marsh, so another high hunt map. Mr. Boat getting the brunt of the pain from Ooji and WTF last game. Got completely walloped down to like less than 10 villages, I think, and in the end of the day, they may have hurt him. They may have won the battle, but they did not win the war. And as a result, Raha and Mr. Boat took that first win. So we'll see if this is going to be more of the same sort of cheese strats or not. Two Set players does change the dynamic quite a bit because they're both very aggressive gods. Well, they can be, because they both have the shifting sands and the free animals and the free villager killing heroes. So we will see. We will see what happens. Relics on the map. We've got the Eye of Horus. Ooh, like to see that one. Really good relic. Give yourself basically an effective 6 extra population. Almost a house. Could almost fit a family in that house. We've got the System of Bast, another impeccable relic. Very good for the Ra players. Pretty good for the Norse players, but you know, you get what you can get. Over here we got the monkey head. Use your 3 of those monkeys that can run around. Decent relic, but not amazing. Got the nose of the Sphinx. Give him some extra building HP. And the Ankh of Ra. Some pretty decent relics for this Marsh map. Marsh does spawn quite a few of them. I think there might be one more somewhere, but I'm never sure if it's just like it's one more than the players or a little bit different. So we shall see. Temple coming up for WTF, very fast temple. Temple also coming up for Ooji, and Ooji not gathering any wood this game, so definitely going for a very fast classical age here. And same for WTF, he's already advancing to the next age. Raha not doing that, and we are seeing Mr. Boat going through Freya here. We'll see what the option is here. Maybe a villager rush? Villagers jumping onto this gold mine. Ooji needs to fix this up a little bit, but this looks like a fast second town center here. He's making some priests though, but this looks like a fast second town center shifting sands rush. So you want to get as much gold as you possibly can, and we're not seeing that from WTF. He's already building a priest here. If we check out his gold count, only 100 gold, whereas Ooji's it's actually in a similar situation. So both players are very low on the gold count. There is the classical age for WTF. Vision coming down onto the Ra player. Oh, don't do it. Don't go here. Or you can hit this. He hits the food villages. He's going to be able to pick off a couple of these ones for sure, but the village is going to be coming onto the top side of the map. We'll see what he chooses to do. We have the classical age for Ooji coming in as well, and he's going to be shifting, sansing the army into his base. saving most of the villages, picking off a lot of those. Vision coming in, pushing these villages back as well, looking for some damage onto these villages, but they are all just going to jump straight into that tower, and the damage is not done at all. It does manage to pick off one Herso there. Almost going to get a villager. It's going to be close. It does manage to pick off one villager, and the rest will jump into the town center. We'll see when the second town center is coming up, or if these guys both decide to stay in the classical age and or go to the heroic age. That was a pretty interesting position we have here for WTF. He's able to really harass Raha off this gold mine. Wouldn't be a bad idea just to... Oh, actually, I don't even think you can gather from this anymore. There's just too much here for WTF to do. Raha is going to be hurting a little bit, searching for a gold mine. You can kind of defend if he gets out, if he uses his priest and his pharaoh to kill these off, but not happening just yet. Ooji still searching for some stuff, but watchtowers has been researched, so not going to deal the damage. And Mr. Boat's reaction to these shifting sands plays is very, very good, to say at the very least. Able to hold on to pretty much all of his villages, just losing one there. It's really, really big. Would have been better to just shifting sands 2 villages back. And there's the forest fire. Going to pick off a house there as well. Maybe he'll pick off 2 houses. Will be close. Close. He does pick it off. So nice forest fire. Picking off some villages as well, as the priest is trying to kill off the Valkyrie. It's going to be close. Not going to get it. 19 HP. Running away, second town center is up for WTF, second town center for Ooji is up as well. Needs to start spamming those villages though. The priest and the pharaoh do return home. And we'll see. See what happens. How you doing, Thespis the Third? Appreciate your kind words, dude. Welcome, welcome. And now all the action's over. He's got the boom war going on. Everyone's happy with what they've done. Funnily enough, I kind of think that damage was pretty good. You forced out watchtowers, killed a villager, didn't lose your priest or your fairy going back home. Now empowering away. Just pumping those villagers out. Looking pretty good, to be honest. But Mr. Boat's ready to get some action here. The Valkyrie gets instantly sniped. Nice play there from Ooji. Now the Herso walking straight in here, and Ooji's like, nah, I don't want to fight this. And he does manage to pick off the Wadjet there. Surrounding this Egyptian army as well. Picking off the Pharaoh. And these priests as well are going to be falling. It's a very much out of position army here. You have a nice wall here, but it's not enough. These raiders want to run through the base. They can just go down the bottom and straight over here and pick these guys off. There's not a lot of food left here. There are the crowned cranes, but not much else. Rain is coming out for Raha though. He's managed to defend against any of that pressure that WTF is doing, but Nephthys is on the way and Raha is still in the classical age. So WTF going to be able to make a little push here, it looks like, as he's going to be throwing up an instant Migdol. There is the Migdol, and Mr. Boat with the aggressive town center. I don't know about that at all, unless he can get to the... See, he has plans of getting to the heroic age before an attack can come. If he can get there, then he can frost the ancestors. Give this as a location for Ooji to attack with ancestors and siege towers while he's advancing through Skadi, and just before he loses it, cast frost on the army. It's an option. And we see the raiders taking down this watchtower of Ooji. You should be able to get out of here. There's Nephthys. Losing a couple of these guys though. The animals do slow them down quite a bit, which does mean the watchtower gets to hit them. There is no crenellations, but he does have the extra damage here, or the extra HP. Which probably... Oh no, it didn't save it, but... It saves it a little bit. There's the siege works for WTF. And Raha has hit the next age. But he does have a really, really defensible position here. See him trying to throw down more walls. Funnily enough, this wall here that he's built can be picked off. If you target each of the wall segments, then the damage gets shared across all of the walls that gets dealt. So you get a siege tower over here. You attack this one with the siege tower, then the chariot archers all attack these. They'll all be down to like one hit for the siege tower to kill. True story. True story. Now we see the siege works coming up for Ooji. It's a very late siege works, to be honest, considering he wants to be attacking this. Mr. Both throwing up his longhouse as well, getting them ready. One of the big things that Norse players forget to do when playing against Egyptian and other gods for that matter, but when you're not fighting someone, you only need like one or like two longhouses, three longhouses. But as soon as you fight them, your units die so fast, and they have like an 18-second train time on extended edition. It's still a lot. It's a lot of train time, so you need to get those extra longhouses up, just simply to replenish your army for when you fight. And now the siege works is going to be up. See what it can do. Raha searching for somewhere to locus, looks like. And he is getting completely pushed through right now with all these siege towers. And we don't see like a... there's no... Yeah, there's no mythic age coming through just yet. Try to come in and pick some units off here, but these cavalry, they're pretty weak. They don't have a lot of HP. Well, they do have a bit of HP, but they die very, very fast to the chariot archers. Locust swarm getting cast over here onto these villages. Really big locust swarm there, though. That's going to hurt quite a bit. Did manage to save most of them. There's 15 villages in there now. And here, Scorpion Men coming in for Raha. Ooji deciding to cast Ancestors here. There is Skadi coming in. So this is exactly what Mr. Boat is trying to do with this forward build here. Exactly. He's going to hold off as long as he can, garrison to this town center, and then he should be able to just frost this, and as long as he doesn't lose too many units, he's going to be completely happy with how this fight goes. Just try and snipe units here and then frost it. He might not even have to frost it, to be honest. He's got a really strong army here. The Scorpion Men will go to town though if the Urso get picked off. Now the army are going to be retreating into the town center. You can't retreat those raiding cavalry into the town center, unfortunately. And there is the Skadi, there is the Frost. The army pops out. Nice play there, but WTF still trying to push into Raha. Raha defending. It's looking like Ooji has dealt quite a bit of damage onto Mr. Boat, but don't know if it's going to be enough just yet. He is able to hold on. He needs to throw up a hill fort or something. He may still be able to get it up in time if he starts it now, but the longer he waits, the less that's going to happen. The less chance that's going to happen. Now WTF making his move. Raha still not advancing to the Mythic Age as the Ancestors are coming in. So many Migdol strongholds here. There's just not enough siege towers to take this down. More siege towers are coming in. WTF sitting at 3 town centers. And the Scorpion Man, look at him go. Going to town. Raha just not able to defend against this. He's trying. He's got... Well, I mean, he's actually... Yeah, he's trying. He's got the heavy cavalry, but against chariot archers, against the war elephant, they're just not the best unit choice. You need to make... You're making chariot archers here to defeat the chariot archers, funnily enough. Now the wall coming down. Raha does have a Batsukos in the back. Wouldn't be a bad idea for Mr. Boat to just kind of utilize the defensive nature of the Frost Giants, leave, and then come and pick off all of these units here to give Raha some breathing room, but we'll see what he wants to do. Looking like we're kind of just watching two 1v1s at this point. WTF, speaked off a Migdol. Siege work's coming up for Raha, but still pumping the villagers out. Still doing okay, but WTF on 4 town centers has complete control of the map currently. It's just going to be up to Mr. Boat to beat Ooji faster than WTF can beat Raha, which may be possible considering it's Ra. But we'll see. There's always going to be the 4 town centers for Mr. Boat coming up. So there's town center number 3. Ulfsark sitting here ready to get town center number 4 as well. So it's going to be a really big Ragnarok if Raha can defend over here or not. I guess the other option is to just come in and surround this army. You pick off all of these chariot archers. There's only one Migdol. And while they build really fast, what is it, 6 seconds? Pretty sure they get a bonus from set as well, right? Training time goes down 20%. So whatever that is. Is it? I don't know if it's accurate. It's probably not. It's probably like 5 point something, right? 5. Mr. Boat retreating, and it's looking good. It's looking good for him. Ooji trying to push through. He's not able to. Mr. Boat wants this. If he can hold on to this kind of position on 4 town centers, which he's going to be having, he will be able to boom out of control here. Could be a big mistake for WTF going for the main town center of Raha. It's really hard to pick it off with the villagers, especially if they have Skin of the Rhino, which they do have. We'll just be able to pick off all of these siege towers. And Osiris, oh god, WTF already hitting Mythic Age through Horus and then casting the tornado onto Raha's town center here. That's gonna speed things up quite a bit. Meanwhile, Mr. Boat trying to push through. He is not close to it, is he? Mr. Boat, Mr. Boat, Mr. Boat. He's got a lot of wood in the bank. Not sure why he has that many villagers on wood. He's got all this hunt over here he could be eating. Just take these guys off. Get over here. But Raha just loses his town center. And he's sitting with like 105 population. Against 145. This is majority just villagers here for Raha. And he does have 1400 gold left over here. He's looking for some raids as well, but you're raiding a 4 town center, mate. You have to do a lot of damage for that to matter. Mr. Boat still just trying to push his head against the brick wall that's Ooji right now. He is getting further and further ahead, but he's going to be full pot villagers fairly soon. It's looking like it's going to be a gigantic Ragnarok. I think this may be one of the games where you need to go Rag Titan, maybe, just to make sure you do it. And you do see some portable rams getting built for Mr. Boat, which is a bit of a tee-off that we are going to be seeing Balder soon. See the resources for Mr. Boat. He could trade his way there if he wanted to. Now the tornado comes in. It should probably take down the town center. Just managed to pick off quite a bit of stuff there. Get some of those portable rams. Almost lives. So close. So close to living. Gets one portable ram out of that hill fort before it dies. It still almost instantly dies. Save the portable ram, Mr. Boat. No. There he goes. The siege tower moving forward. Going to be picking off Raha's siege tower. And Raha is moving out onto this gold mine here. See if that matters or not. And Balder is incoming for Mr. Boat. Ooji is getting his town center back. It's going to be tough for him. Balder incoming. This means this town center will automatically die. We'll see some portable rams coming in to try and slow this down, but not fast enough as it basically instantly gets picked off there. Horus coming in for Raha as well, so he may be able to, I don't know what he's going to do with that. Yeah, it's probably better for him to have just gone Osiris to hold on to this a little bit longer. There is an Avenger coming out to help slow this push down. Siege works coming down in the face of Raha at this point, and there we go. Tornado coming down, wants to pick off the town center of Ooji as this tornado is just chilling over here. Trying to tear this up, but it's a little bit too far away. It's going to be close. He's trying to pick it off. 2 seconds, 1 second. Just gets an unlucky tornado there. I should have picked this off. Has no masons. It's just fortified town centers. And now Mr. Boat's still building villages. He's like almost full pop villages, but his armory upgrades are actually not that good here. No mail upgrade, just copper shields. Or bronze shields and copper weapons. He can use the Ragnarok to help out his mate getting back into the game. There's the Ragnarok. Oh, the Ragnarok lag. 312 Ragnarok. 312 pop Ragnarok. See where he decides to go. He's sending a very large pack of these guys over to Raha, who's picking off this set army right now, and that's going to allow Raha to get his own town center back. Meanwhile, the army of Mr. Boat coming in to pick off some of Ooji as well. But it's only half the army. He needs to send more of his army in here. Pharaoh trying to do some damage onto the fire giant as well in the back. See the hero of Ragnarok's immediately targeting that one down. Fire giant doing good things. It's just a little bit short on units here, it's looking like. Meanwhile, the tower's going up for WTF. If we get him up, it's going to be a difficult process, but there are siege towers over here for him. See what he can do. He's spreading himself very thin. He does have the ox caravans going. His economy is not exactly going to be dead when he runs out of units. As he's saying this, his population's already dropped from 300 down to 190. That's got to hurt. He hasn't even killed the town center yet. It's a really nice defense from Ooji and WTF so far. And yes. Here we go. Raha taking down the town center. Maybe? Oh, he's trying to. Adventure doing his thing. Hill 4 coming up for Mr. Boat. sure cavalry can garrison into a hill fort. Chariots can't garrison, right? Also, chariots aren't cavalry. They are archers. Now Mr. Boat is out of juice. He's having to rebuild his economy. How much resources does he have though? Oh lord, he's going to be able to build a bunch of fire giant though. This has been a really nice defense by Ooji and WTF. But Raha has actually managed to get his town center back, and he's killed WTF's town center. This is gonna be a fun one. Maybe Raha can make a bit of a comeback here. The Avenger gonna be picking off quite a bit. We do see the Avenger going for the villages though. He needs to pick off that Avenger though. Pick it off. Kill him. The economy of Raha is pretty good. He's still only got hand axe and shaft mine, but those are the good upgrades to have. The town center just about to get up, but Raha, or WTF I mean, he can start sniping it down, which he has done. And he's going to prevent it. Almost, and he gets it up. Close, close, close. It's looking like Raha stabilized. If Mr. Boat can hold this for long enough to get his economy back in order, which is looking like he may be able to because of the ballista and the fire giant. I feel like even though Ooji and WTF are slightly ahead right now, they don't have any real positional advantage in this game. They just have a tech advantage. So this is just a matter of time for Raha and Mr. Boat to catch up on the tech. And I think we're going to be going into a bit of a late game slog here, because everybody's used their big power spikes. And while this is happening, it's looking like Raha has managed to prevent this town center from coming back up for WTF, which is going to mean that these chariot archers, even though they've got a little bit less damage, you're going to be able to defend because you get mercenary cav. You'll be able to keep this town center down forever. You do see Ooji making a bit of a push into Mr. Boat. He got 34. Mr. Boat's got 36 population. His villages are climbing. He's already up to 40. You only need about 60 to be able to support a Norse army. You can't get any more upgrades, but you can support it. And it's looking like with the fire giant assistance here, Mr. Boat's going to be okay. Let's see if we can do anything. Raha is just got complete control over this situation right now. We see some of those mercenary cavalry coming in though. Throwing away units is not what you want to do. Raha going after the town center. Ugh. See what he can do. It's gonna be close. I don't think Raha's really set up a trade route. Well, maybe he has. I tell a lie. It's actually pretty good. The Avenger running onto it though. And now Mr. Boat can actually be losing his own forward town center, which that's going to be tough for him to get back. He's going to have fire giant though. There are a couple of priests. They do have funeral rites. They've got iron weapons, so they're strong. He may be able to pick them off. But without mummies, it's a different story. And we do have WTF trying to set up some walls here. The water is not quite in range, I don't think, of the town center here. But the catapult are going to be doing a lot of damage. We see the cavalry coming in. Does manage to pick off that catapult. And Raha struggling to produce some units at this point, it's looking like. He's got resources though. He's sitting at full population. His army's just kind of in the wrong spot. He needs to be here, picking off the chariot archers. Going for this town center, getting 4 town centers. Meanwhile, Mr. Boat coming in. He's got the fire giant. He's got the Huskar to pick off all of these champion chariots. And now Ooji coming in to support WTF. Ooji coming through for the secrets of the Titans. Now basically Raha has to get his own secrets of the Titans to compete with that. We'll have a repeat of last game, but in the reverse. Now Mr. Boat retreating. And the town center coming up for Mr. Boat as well. Trying to get that one back up. Fire giants sitting here, going to be doing a lot of damage. There's a lot of priests here though. They do a lot of damage, even though the fire giant have quite a bit of HP. Now the catapult coming close, and it is in range, so it's going to be able to prevent this town center from ever going up. Right, the cavalry do immediately target this down, but the Archer Spear of the Horizon champion spears here. They do give the spears a lot of HP, but you kind of want to get the greatest of 50 though to pick off the cavalry nice and fast. And the town center is not going to be going up anytime soon, but there's just some nice trades going on. Titan Gate is incoming for Ooji though, but it's in a bit of a precarious position. Maybe seeing that get picked off. Meanwhile, Ooji and he sent some side villages here. He wants to throw some things up over here, and now WTF also getting his own Titan Gate. So both these players both going for Titans. It's gonna be tough to stop them both. And there is really no option for Mr. Boat in response to the Titan though. Mr. Boat's retreating here. This is just the big difference because Ooji and WTF are just ahead on the tech, so they're able to afford this first. Whereas Raha, Mr. Boat has just been very behind the 8 ball on the tech here because of that early pressure that's been going on. Now we're seeing that Ooji has got our engineers. And Mr. Boat has got nothing to show for it. He's got his economy back into gear, has 60 villages, but 60 villages in a trade route. Still not sending the trade over. I mean, at this position, it's fine because the champion chariot are picking off all the camel caravans currently. That damage he's doing, he's just picking them off. No regard for those camels. Hates them. Just like get them off the map. Now, Mr. Boat attacking a siege works with the dwarves. There's a couple of gold mines you can grab. There's like 2,000 gold over there still. Nice little raid with the raiding cavalry. The catapult still moving forward. This Titan is almost out, and like I don't know what Mr. Boat and Raha is going to do against it. Raha will have 4 town centers though. I would love to see him go after this Titan, to be honest. He could somehow. And here we go. Another Titan. Or the first Titan of this game, but another Titan does come out here. Very unhappy to be brought into the world. Screaming all those kind of things. And WTF's Titan will be here soon. So we'll see what the response is. We just mass priest, mass Hersa. We make ballista. Meanwhile, Ooji's chariot archers in the trade route yet again. I do see Mr. Boat make a couple of Herso here. But we'll see where this goes. Ooh. And the Titan just going straight for Raha's base. That's fair enough. Get rid of this town center. You don't want this. You sit here, immediate Pharaoh throwing in. He does 5 damage an attack. 5 damage a second. It's going to be a long time to deal a 7,000 damage, that's for sure. Some heavy elephant coming in though. A couple of watchtowers as well. It's a slow process. There's going to be 2 of them. There's going to be 2 of these Titans. Meanwhile, Ooji also has grabbed this town center as well. So he's 4 to 2 town centers. So this 20 population that is going to town onto Raha doesn't even compute over here, because Ooji is technically going to be like 160 pop to 140 pop, still pushing through Mr. Boat, who just hasn't got the upgrades for his units yet, so he just loses them straight away to these fully upgraded set machine. The set machine just powering through. Titan now moving in for WTF. Ooji and WTF have Titan buddies. It's not every day you see 2 Titans be buddies, walking next to each other, stomping around, wreaking havoc. He's got his town center back up. He's trying to pick off this Titan. It's looking not promising, to be honest. I don't see a way out for him, unless he can get out his own Titan to at least trade with one of them. But even then, it's going to be like 2 Titans against 1, so you're only going to do like a quarter of the damage you normally would. Or half the damage you normally would. I don't know how it works. Look at him go. I'll kill this one, you kill that one. Seems fair. Look at him go. Meanwhile, Mr. Boat losing his hometown cell. Poor guy. Feeling the pain. There's nothing he can do right now, it's looking like. It's a very sad moment for Mr. Boat. And Raha as well, losing all of his town centers. Well, he's going to have 1 left after these 2 Titans have dealt with it. Some Urso coming in to start scratching this Titan down. He doesn't even care. Where are you going with this thing? Urso onto the top Titan as well. It's down to 5,000 HP. Almost done a quarter, or has done a quarter of the HP there. Just look at him go. Now, Raha's put his town center back up, and here we go, he taps out. GG. Well played by Raha and WTF. Ooji and WTF. Really nice showing by these guys. Showing some nice team synergy. Both going for the same kind of strats, keeping everyone at bay. Doing the things. Well played. Well played getting the Titans out at the same time. And brothers in arms. I like it.